folks. Oh, that's a nice... it's always a nice introduction, is accidentally loading into a save. Making the introduction to your live stream all blue. Which is not good. Not visually appealing. That's okay. Sorry about that. Generally, as a random abrupt ending. But I didn't mean to do that. It was obviously not me. It was the game crashing. Fallout 4 crashing. Yes, folks, sorry again. The game randomly crashed. If it wasn't obvious by the abrupt ending. Given that stream... well, one, the stream was 2 hours, 55 minutes, and 33 seconds long, which is pretty nice. But given that, and given the stream yesterday, that was slightly too long for at least my mental state. Also, let's see if we get a different legendary weapon from this ghoul. I might make this one a little shorter, if not the exact same. I'll probably make it a little shorter, like an hour and a half maybe, if I try and acknowledge that. Try and get good, good way to, never mind. There we go. A good way to get, nice proper position to hit this person in the face. This next person, I suppose. Chuck. That's probably good enough. And that is, yeah, definitely good enough.
Still around.
I don't feel like hitting the head for 40. I'd rather hit the torso for 95. Same one, because it wasn't reloading an autosave, I realize. There's slight differences in re-rolling legendaries, depending on where they spawn, depending on where they come from. Not even where they come from. Depending on the level that you are also, of course. But let's go back to a good neighbor, what the thing I wanted to do, before we got rudely interrupted by the game crashing. I talked about this fertilizer and ribcage and spine. That is very nice things to see in a trash can. Again, before I got rudely interrupted by the game deciding to crash for not as apparent of a reason as I'd like. Quick save before we go in there. See if I can get some affinity with Piper.
I feel like the last thing I'd want to do is, you know, go looking for radioactive material. But not Warren Smith. Here's uranium rock.
Hopefully, if I play this correctly, not that I planned it like this, Piper's affinity will be capped out around the time we meet McCready.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go
so we can instantly swap her for McCready. Insurance?
That's right. Insurance. Personal protection, like. You hand over everything you got in them pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Whoa, time out. Someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that extortion crap.
What do you care? He ain't one of us.
No love for your mayor, Finn?
This is an emergency broadcast.
Let him go.
You soft-head cop.
Our caravan's
You keep
under
letting
attack by
outsiders
hostile
walk all over
robots
us.
and needs
One
some
day,
serious help.
there'll be a new mayor.
We're
Come
just
on,
east of
man.
Watts
This
Consumer
is me we're
Electronics.
talking about.
Anyone in the
Let me
vicinity
tell you
can come help.
something.
Now's the time. Ada, leave this message.
Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my
Okay.
heart over here.
Let's grab his
You
pistol
all right,
too.
brother?
I'm okay.
I'm fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Good. Now, don't let this incident taint your view of our little community. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
We're just east of
I
Watts
feel you.
Consumer
Yeah,
Electronics.
I feel you.
Anyone in
Good.
the vicinity
You
can
stay
come
cool,
help.
and
Now's
you'll
the
be
time.
part of the neighborhood. So
Ada,
long as you
leave this
remember
message.
who's in charge.
I'll remember who's in charge. Video. It's a little too classical for my taste. Let's see what the let's see what the Silver Shroud Radio's got. But let's see what the ambience has got for us. Talking to Daisy, obviously, for the items that I want to buy from her. I'll move Finn over nice and snug in this corner so I don't have to look at him ever again. Mostly. Let's get his tiny little bald head around this little... There we go. That's out of sight, out of mind mostly. Say hi to Cleo.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Okay.
Let's see what you have.
Murder and mayhem at a discount.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens. Never really much here besides the party starter, which is usually very specific. The oil, I mean the shipments generally, because of the ballistic fiber and the copper and even the lead. But also the these things, which are too expensive for their own good and too visually unappealing for their own good. Fusion cores, which I don't feel like buying because I don't have anything on me to buy them with.
Oh, new face walks into my store.
And
Sure.
just ammo, which I
Let's see
don't
what you
care
have.
It's a little bit of everything.
for. There's a speech check, or not a speech check, an affinity check, I suppose, with Daisy here. If you ask her about the screaming comment. Here's the destroyer's left leg, which is the only left leg movement speed buff one, right? Maybe. I believe it's the only left leg that has a movement speed buff that you can't randomly get. Not much else here that I want. Always tempted by the squirrel bits, but I don't need them. Always thinking about the typewriters too, but again, don't need them. I'll sell that and this. And you know, I'm gonna sell this assassin's baton. It's $4. I'll sell it. I was gonna keep it, but I'll sell it. Sell these drugs. I could eat the Grape Mentats, and that would assist me slightly in the price of the items I'm buying, but I don't care enough to eat it. And if anything, I might let her go with some of my money. I might sell some of my water first. Sell about 5 of it. Sell these 2. Why not? I'm not going to eat them. I have 46 stim packs now, as opposed to the 25 that I commented on earlier. I don't know how I got so many so quickly. That's just usually how the game works, though. 1 minute you're running out of stim packs because you're using them consistently, and then the next moment you have 137 and you don't need them. I'm gonna... I was thinking about selling the 38 rounds, but considering I'm using my bleed pipe gun pretty consistently, I might not. Yeah, I will. I'll give her like lose some money, but not that much. I never really like losing money in this game. It's unfortunate. Curse of mine is just consistently wanting to not lose money in business transactions, which I wish transferred over to real life, but does not.
Hey, Daisy.
Don't be
I forgot to do
shy
the
now.
speech check with her.
Chances
Or
are.
Right.
affinity check.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
There's
That's
also speech
right.
checks that I'm
Some
going to save
newcomers
until I have
never seen a
McCready.
ghoul before. So you need some supplies?
Ghoul? What's a ghoul?
You're
What's
looking
a
at one,
ghoul?
sweetheart. Didn't have any shelter to go to when the bombs fell. Radiation's kind of the ultimate makeover. Done wonders for my skin. I look pretty good for being 220 years old. Now you buying anything?
Wait, you're 220 years old?
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what it's like being that old?
Always a loaded question.
Actually, I do.
Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war if you're so ancient.
And I believe the kind dialogue about pre-war life gets a Piper-like buff. Buff, as if it's a status effect, but
I
whatever.
had a beautiful house, white picket fence, and a lawn with the greenest grass you'd ever seen. It was peaceful.
It was, wasn't it? Sorry. Last thing you want to see is an old lady tearing up. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor.
It's somebody, definitely, considering it didn't pop up.
So, what do you remember about the past?
Oh, sweetie, I was an angry young woman back then. Thought the world was sick and wouldn't give me my due. Then it all ended, and well, I ended in a way, becoming a ghoul. Maybe when you get to be my age, everything starts to look like fate. Anyway, I like your story better, whether or not it's true.
It's the truth. All of it.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well, we should get back to business. What are you picking up?
Don't need anything today.
Fine. Turn a girl down.
Oof. Let's head on over. Let's not talk to Bobby in this little back alleyway, because I'd rather have McCready to do that first, again, for more speech checks. And get his quest stuff done, get those companion perk. Let's
that freedom trail.
go to the Hotel Rexford that Daisy was just talking about, and say hi to the pre-war ghoul that's living here.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again? Or are you actually going to go down and do some
I just
work?
clean up around.
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
What? No, it can't. It's you. From Sanctuary Hills, right?
Wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I was
20
on the
years.
list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
That'll be nice.
The vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Hang out with me, buddy.
Hey, you know, you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay. I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Adios, amigo. I'll see you at home. Nothing in here. Is that stuff that I can steal? And this strange gentleman. Let's get out of here, since that's all I wanted to do. I just want more affinity with Piper before I accept all these quests. And speaking of,
she's the dame who writes public occurrences, right? Good stuff.
Speaking of quests, I'm going to go to the Memory Den and talk to Kent, is his name. Give him the items of interest that I just got from Hubris Comics. She's also going to try and talk to me too, right?
The Memory Den's not accepting new clients right now, sweetheart.
Okay, never mind. You'd have to talk to her first before she wants to talk to you.
You got the memory
gives you
pod
the
loaded
dialogue.
Up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Excuse me.
Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
I hear you, man.
I hear you. It's a mess out there.
It's rough in the best of days.
It is a mess.
But now, you ever listen to the Silver Shroud?
Especially with the lack of cleaning.
That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
My family and I used to listen to every new episode.
You mean when they first aired? How? The last broadcast was hundreds of years ago.
I was in cryogenic storage for a long time. I only just woke up.
Oh man, that's amazing! You're just like Mr. Abominable from episode 83.
Okay.
Wasn't he a caveman?
Yeah, that's the one.
If you're in here and
they found him in an iceberg
we're out
off
there
the harbor.
and
boy, if you just woke up.
we're in here and I just
the world
remembered
these days
we're out
must
there
take some getting used to.
and he's the sheriff. But what I want to know is, where's the caveman?
It seems like people are finally rebuilding and recovering from the nuclear war.
Maybe in some parts, like Diamond City, but over here, we got a ways to go. I got a question for you.
More Piper
what if the Silver
idolization?
Shroud was real, with his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun? I got a plan to bring him to life,
Shroud
so we can fight bad
was
guys and give the rest of us a
real.
symbol of something better.
It sounds like a great time.
Sure, Kent. You have a plan, all right.
You really gotta rain on this guy's picnic.
Oh,
I know how it sounds. I've
that was
built my
slightly
own,
negative,
but to make
obviously.
this
That's a
work,
sarcastic option.
And they actually got
Should have been nice. Thinking about asking for the reward just for one speech check, but it might get Piper slightly disgruntled at me. Let's see what happens.
I might do it.
I can give you some caps up front.
Okay.
As it happens.
There she is, pretty as the posters. The Silver Shroud costume herself. And memorabilia, too? You're something else. Together
I
with
want
my gun,
something else, all right.
everything's all set.
Trademarked.
Here you go.
After all these years, the Silver Shroud is born again. But there's just one problem. I'm just not Silver Shroud material. I could be Rhett Reinhardt, or his butler, Jarvie Blake. But the Shroud is
Jarvie.
strong, capable.
What a name.
Come on. Don't sell yourself short.
I
Just
got
be
a
nice
better
to this
idea
guy,
who should wear
generally.
it. You up for being a
Obviously,
Silver
he's a
Shroud?
nice guy.
You already got your own origin story and everything. What with the cryovault and all.
What with the cryovault and all? Oh, you know, the cryovaults
Looks like I
and
get
the
to be the
such.
Shroud.
The costume and gun are yours. So you patrol Good Neighbor's streets, and I'll call in any crimes on my radio station.
Here's a
some
legendary
calling cards, I
version
guess.
of
When you
the Silver
dispatch
Shroud
justice,
armor instant.
leave them behind. That time to fight crime.
Okay, let's see if we can fight some crime as the Silver Shroud. Let's humor him by instantly putting the Silver Shroud armor on, even though it'll probably kill us. And almost use a silver submachine gun by using Overseer's Guardian. Let's hop out here and then activate the or change radio stations. Let's see. This isn't where the radios are.
Galaxy News Radio.
Calling all Silver Shroud
And I
fans.
wait for this guy,
A
right?
once-in-a-lifetime announcement. The Silver
Okay.
Shroud returns
No,
and he's
it's
gonna clean up the streets.
the second one. This is the first one
Everyone
over
heard how
here.
Wayne Delancey murdered Miss Selmy and her kid. Oh, no. Lousy caps.
Short
The
out
Death is coming.
to replace people with synths in this town?
Okay.
They've got another thing.
Galaxy News Radio.
Let's turn off this and put on this quest. We were gonna do Fort Hagen, but I just came here for the armor piece that I haven't put on yet because I decided to start other quests while I was here. Speaking of other quests, yoink, 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 yoink. Howdy,
What's
partner.
with the fancy duds? Looks expensive. Might be I found a new friend.
Speak as the Shroud.
Your crimes have gone unpunished for too long.
What the hell's wrong with you? Well, nothing a few bullets won't cure. You mess with me.
That was quick. Boop. You know, he's got a bayoneted, it looks like either a sniper or a combat rifle. A sniper rifle, it seems. Yes, it is. A little dangerous, but he's dead. So, don't need to worry about danger. It's a 50 caliber, which I will take and probably try and use. Put the calling card directly on his calling clongus. And listen to the radio once more.
Galaxy News.
Friend of the show, Jerry, is here.
Is this thing on?
Let's,
Hello? Hello?
let's get right here.
It's on.
Let's quick save. And pop a
We're recording in here.
a plasma grenade in our back pocket
Aw, man.
for these gentlemen.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
They're right here on my gun, pointed directly at you.
Great, great. The Silver Shroud's dispatched justice already. Miss Selmy has been avenged.
Shit, the shroud off Wayne? Wait, so this guy's actually
Looking
for
around
real?
for other things, just to
Oh, you better believe it.
bide my time, pass the time.
So, Jerry, go on. Tell the listeners about what we're talking about.
Right. So AJ, you know the chem dealer by Bobby.
Gotta go in there too.
He's
but-
doing good for himself. Says he's got a whole new market. Kids. Even with his garbage chems, he's just raking in the caps.
He's
You hear
just
that?
raking in
Sounds
the
like the Silver
cash.
Shroud has another bad guy to deal with.
Thinking
Why?
about... Yeah, sure, whatever.
This Shroud guy, he's gonna muscle in on the chem trade now?
No, he's gonna
Hey,
do something about it.
Look at the clown.
AJ's selling the kids.
This is my
These
turf,
chems have
clown.
Hey, look at the
And I
clown.
don't appreciate what you call them.
I don't get it.
Trespassers.
We can't let AJ kill kids.
Peddling poison to kids, are we? Today, you face the Silver Shroud.
Who you say? We can't put you up to this. He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what. I'll pay you, let's say 50 caps just to shut
50
up
caps.
about it. And maybe get Kent off my back. All right?
Threaten as Shroud.
Stop selling to children, a miscreant, or face my wrath.
Board up the windows because we're putting you out of business.
Screw you. Waste of free.
Alright, let's do that and go back a little bit, at least a little more than the radius for the grenade. They're all pretty much dead.
Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy,
Let's do 1,
who is up to some
2,
mischief.
and definitely 3. 1, 2, 3. That's one of them dead. Start right authority. So stop firing. Maybe see if they start reloading instead. It's a miss. That hit.
Hardly.
And
Let me
he's
show
dead.
you. The contents of the late mayor's
Take
case.
another one of those. Why not?
But these are real estate
Put him
papers. Leases and deeds for most of the
right
businesses
there.
in Scarlet Square.
Indeed, they
Right
are,
there.
my
Grab
intrepid
all of his
investigator.
chems, even though they're
It would seem
garbage,
our
supposedly.
Mayor Murphy was
Put a calling
involved
card
in a
right there.
rather crooked caper.
Wherever
The
that
Silver
ends up,
Shroud's bringing
right there.
justice to good neighbor.
That's a little
Bad guys
terrifying,
better
just
look
as a
out.
concept. The
And now,
dead chem
special
dealer
update.
with 2 piles of
villainous
ashes
assassin Kendra
with
was
that
recently
once
spotted at
were
the
his
third rail.
bodyguards.
The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want
Oh,
to see the
speaking
Silver
of,
Shroud in
I'm
action,
going to...
stay near Whitechapel Charlie.
I'll eat some
The
squirrels.
Shroud's sure to interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Let us stop these crimes as the Silver Shroud.
Hancock says...
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of
Let's
Boston,
stop
one
the
man lurks
radio
in the shadow.
so we can
Silver
focus
Shroud
on
costume.
ourselves and Magnolia, of course.
Ain't no
Make
judgment.
way for paying customers. You look like one of them wankers from the posters. What you wearing that for?
You look upon the Silver Shroud. I seek a miscreant named Kendra.
Shroud?
Ken.
Well, I'm not. Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
Kendra. I'd like to do the speech check for the dialogue, for the, obviously experience, but I'd rather speak as the Shroud.
It is not wise to stand between the Silver Shroud and righteous justice.
Justice? You mean to end her? In that case, her flat's just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street Apartment.
Hey, you won't kill her.
For the
You
blindness
should right over there.
with her. Nasty piece of business, that.
You could have told me that.
Good luck.
He's in the back room.
Hi. Piper Wright, Public Occurrences. So, who's really in charge of Good Neighbor
I'm gonna
these days?
get this dialogue going, actually. There you go.
You're looking at him, but I'll sell you a steak in it. 100 caps. Wait, no, 50. And
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
But I think I'll pass.
God, I love this song.
She's in another world.
That isn't going to work for
Let's
us.
get this
I'll take
dialogue
orders from you.
still going.
Not anymore.
So eventually, once it ends, or Sorry about that, folks. Realized my controller was low on battery, so much to the point where it just died. Forgot about that. Forgot it showed up in the first stream, and I forgot to acknowledge it. Anyway, this is almost done.
Glad to have
I
disappointed.
just want that to play through so I don't have to listen to it next time when I come back from McCready. And I will work around that. Alrighty, let's do the Silver Shroud stuff since I am here and already doing it. And I'm having fun being the Shroud. And then I will do whatever I was going to do, which is the main quest, killing Kellogg. I just wanted to get the legendary pieces of armor that I am able to get right now. So just the movement speed legs and the sturdy chest piece. So I can be more prepared when I murder Kellogg. Level 21, by the way. Halfway through level 21. Which is surprising. I'm pretty sure she's just around here. Just go around all of this. I don't think you have to go up here. I think she's like around somewhere else. I think you can go from up here. It also doesn't matter. Cut your way around through here. After I, oh, that's Piper. That's a weird place for Piper to spawn, generally. Let's, weasel our way back and forth around here, so there's less of a chance for this man with the pipe wrench to hit me. Hit him with the, bleed weapon. I don't have any, projectiles to throw, which is honestly for the best because I feel like I killed myself at that point. That guy's dead. Oh, that was instantaneous death. I noticed that in VATS. He's got quite a weapon on him. That's a good thing I just entered here. That was a lot of damage at once. And it doesn't help that I'm RPing with the Silver Shroud armor on. In order to deter that from happening again, kill them instantly. And work my way on this one. Combat rifle. Strange how it could have done a lot of damage. Or maybe it wasn't that guy, maybe it was the guy headshot first.
Free for the taking.
I guess I'll read the racetrack advertisement for the map updating. I don't know what was in that lunchbox. Doesn't seem to matter though. Coca-Cola and a blood pack. Fan. For some reason, I don't want to go up the elevator.
No sign of him now.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to go up the elevator. It's late. right here. More Abraxo. Which I will take advantage of until I have too much. And then I'm like, you know, maybe I should stop picking up all this Abraxo. I'll grab the toy rocket ship. Because R's are hard to pronounce.
Got it.
Piper has idolized me, so that is almost
Where
perfect
to?
timing.
Hey, Piper.
Blue, you got a minute?
Of course.
Sure thing.
Just what you said about Nat.
And then we can
I've been going over it again
dismiss
and again
her,
in my
get
head,
McCready,
what you said was right.
and be
Family's
stuck
too
with him for a little
precious.
bit until we do
What
the
kind of life is she gonna have if I never go near her again?
quests for
It's
him.
Just, sometimes
Which
it
at
feels
this
like
point
the
I
only
think we're
things I've
relatively
got
ready
in
for.
life are
It's
Nat
just the
and the paper. Having someone I can count on.
only big caveat
Someone
is
like
the
you.
Assaultron at
It's meant a lot
the
to me.
Mass Pike interchange that we
Not a
have
lot of
to
people wanna
eventually
hang
clear
around
out.
with a nosy reporter.
Yeah, but you're my kind of nosy.
You're the exception. I haven't exactly made a lot of friends in this career. I just wanted to right the things I thought were wrong. And when Nat and I first got to Diamond City, there was a lot of wrong. Crooked guards, lousy infrastructure. There was a hole in the exterior wall that was patched over with a bookcase. One bookcase. That's it. I started the paper more as an act of desperation than anything else. Turned out I wasn't the only one who wanted things to change. After the first couple of editions, people may not have agreed with what I said, but everyone was listening.
The bookcase?
Seriously? One bookcase? Not even some tape?
No, but now you can't even tell where the hole was. Brick, real mortar, the works. All because of the paper. When that first edition hit the stands, I felt like I'd finally done something worth doing. But afterwards, things changed. People didn't want to talk the way they used to. It seemed that overnight I'd gone from being Piper, friend and confidant, to Piper, the nosy snoop. A lot of folks, they haven't treated me the same since. Started to feel like the only person I could count on was my little sis.
That was a long time ago. People can't still treat you that way.
You'd think, but if anything, it's gotten worse. Sure, I've earned some friends back in town, but now I've even got a reputation outside Diamond City. That's why I'm so lucky to have someone like you. You're not afraid of me like everyone else. I was sure that the paper would be the best thing I ever did in my life, but being here with you now I don't know. I've needed someone like you in my life for a long time, Blue. I just never expected I'd actually get them. So thank you for being the friend I can count on.
I feel the same way. There's no one I'd rather have watching my back.
And I'll be there for you, as long as you'll have me. Now, come on, let's hit the road.
Alrighty.
Hey.
Let's take this press cap, put on these red leathers for her, take this red leather trench coat, the skull bandana, and the welding goggles.
Hey.
What can I do?
You know, I don't think I need a follower right
Piper.
now.
You know, you look like you could really use this. These things have literally saved my life.
It's time we called it quits.
If that's what you want, I'll just head on home. Gonna be dull without you.
And arrivederci. Piper, right. not care. Oh, now he cares. Okay. Seems like I should be the one caring about missing my shots. Okay. And usually, what you're supposed to do is murder her instantly because she's got armor and generally hurts a lot. But what I think I'm going to do instead is do that and try and talk to her right here, I guess. Actually. Let's actually put it behind her, so she absorbs most of the blast. Honestly, oh, that works. That'll probably proc when I
You must be
talk to her.
Kendra.
And you're the crazy one in the costume. Wayne Delancey's killer. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I do so like it when the little bug...
You know, that didn't work as much as I wanted to because I accidentally left the dialogue a little faster than I wanted to. Just because I underestimated the amount I'd be able to move. But it's fine, she's dead. It didn't take that long to kill her. And it was not that hard. So grateful that she has mines in here that I can loot to replace the mine that I used so poorly, supposedly, with the way it went off. Seems to me like I should have just put it under her feet directly. That's what I get for trying to account for explosions hurting. That's everything in here. And I might do that contract, because I have to clear it anyway for Bunker Hill eventually. Either before or after I accept the job, it doesn't matter. But I have to go to Good Neighbor first anyway. Gonna probably instantly get McCready though. Just generally. Pardon me again. Alright. Yeah, because that's the, oh, I didn't put the, whoops, that's, obviously. You know, that's my mistake. I should probably do that. Well, time to go back in. Little foolish on my part for forgetting the whole calling card aspect of the quest. Especially when it pops up on the side to do the thing, and the objective is kind of on the compass there and everything. It's just... You know, I don't think that's how I left this place. I don't think there were mines there when I both one came in and then two left. But you know what? sure. This is a good game. Period. Not a question mark. Or an exclamation of sadness and anger. This is a good game. Period. I forgot that you don't get the Magnolia songs until you go into the third rail. They are appreciated, no matter how synthy she may be. Oh, the explosions of the Commonwealth. Always so consistent. Yeah, okay, well we have to go to Good Neighbor to, oh well. We have to go to Good Neighbor to do the quest, but also to acquire, to acquire MacReady to eventually get his perk, which is up for debate for one of the best perks in, or companion perks at the least, in the game. Just trying to, work my way back around. Eventually I'll have to do Trinity Tower also. It's for the bobblehead, if not for also Strong. I already looted all these meat bags, it seems. And I don't remember doing that. Maybe there was... yeah, I guess I did. That's my memory for you. I'll remember the smallest specific instance of a perk or some sort of stat in a video game. I won't even remember what I did like yesterday. Let's turn on the Silver Shroud radio. Let Travis cry to himself alone. Because that was a beautiful song. And we'll go in here, listen to... pardon me, listen to Kent.
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nos who offed AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't believe me. Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to Good Neighbor. You'll see.
Gonna go get Mr. Reedy.
Another headliner. Hancock seeks a special meeting with our hero, the Silver Shroud. Whatever it's about, be careful, Shroud. We're all
You ever been to the first store that you see when you enter Good Neighbor?
About
Got
the
some
Adam
fine
looking
looking
for a
weapons.
friend. You got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
Streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows.
I'm interested. If you think you've
God,
got
I
what it
still
takes.
look like a
You're
Silver
joking,
Shroud,
right?
obviously.
I've been doing this since I was a kid. I know my way around. I used to run with the Gunners, for God's sake.
Never heard of the Gunners.
One of the biggest gangs in the Commonwealth. Got a rep for being crazy. Stuck with them for a while because the money was good, but
I
never fit in.
I'm not being as
That's why I made a clean break and
consistent as
started
I
flying solo. Now what about
could
you?
be with the dialogue.
How do I
Such
know I won't
skipping
end
some
up
of
with a
them
bullet in
and
my back?
letting some of them go through, but you know. If It doesn't really matter. I don't think.
Are you always this suspicious?
Hey, you approached me. And frankly, I'm taking a huge risk being out here in the Commonwealth in the first place. Which brings me back to my original question.
It's candy. And yeah, of course
All I can give you is my word.
I'm just a young
And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh?
with a handsome,
Okay,
dangerous
hotshot.
man.
Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
What if there was room for bargaining?
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
Drive a hard bargain. You just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss. Let's get out of here.
All right,
Heads
Creedy.
up.
What's up?
The nightmare of night, the deceptive detective, the dark dick. Paulie, you idiot, you were duped. That's no normal dame.
Quite right, you custodian of criminality. For I am not
Oh,
Candy, the
Silver
captivating
Shroud.
companion. It is I, the mistress of mystery.
The mistress of mystery. Let's have some classic game ambience as we speak to the Shroud and have Magnolia sing her song. We've got a new follower for the foreseeable future.
Yeah. Nothing says welcome like the stench of urine-soaked garbage.
We gotta say hi to Mr. Hancock as the Silver Shroud. Lovely stairs
Yo,
rendering
buddy
him.
McCready's got a rep here in Good Neighbor. Bad attitude. Woody.
That's good, I guess.
Guess what someone tells me? Some costume freak is operating in Good Neighbor. And the kicker is, it ain't me. How should I feel about this?
You should feel
This neighborhood is ill.
like I
am the cure.
You're priceless.
A wonderful
Like the
bad.
Silver Shroud himself walked out of a comic book in the light den. Just priceless. You've been busy scaring people, bashing in a few faces. I respect that, so far. But I gotta ask, one freak to another, why the getup?
Many have sought to pierce the shroud.
Pierce.
To no avail.
You just don't stop. Stay you, pal. The lowlifes you took out all belong to the same asshole. And that asshole's planning some old-fashioned revenge on you.
Revenge.
Fortunate for you, I want Sinjin to take a dirt nap. He's taken 2-bit Raider outfits and made them scary. Small fish now, but if left alone...
He will be judged for his crimes.
Trust me, he needs a lot of judging. Got a lead on 2 of his own, Smiling Kate and Northy. Smiley is gathering a posse to take you out. And Northy is just running scared. Hired himself some goons.
I usually try my best to keep as
Just
Shroud
keep
RP
piling those body bags
as I
up
can
until you find the
until
location
usually
of
the
big
ending when
guy
you have to
himself.
show up to Sinjin in power armor most of the time.
Getting rid of Sinjin helps you too. Some
Also,
appreciation is
when
in
you go
order.
out of
I'll throw
character
you
to
some
bribe
caps up
more.
front to help with the cause. Once you deal with Sinjin, then I'll show you some more gratitude on the back end. You feel me?
But the ending is usually like, you know, you have to persuade him to stop killing, to not kill, Kent. And that's usually just breaks character, so I usually just, at that point, show up in the elevator with all of my normal gear on, and not the Shroud get up. No matter how much I love speaking as the Shroud. Let's accept the quests that are around here and bribe for more money from them. Keep the Silver Shroud get up on for now.
Hey
this
there.
gentleman
You're
first.
new around Good Neighbor, if I'm not mistaken.
And then
what do you think of the
another
place?
gentleman.
It's changed a lot since the last time I was here.
Been here before. Well, Good Neighbor's definitely come up in the past few years. Mostly since Hancock took over.
Name's Rufus. I do repairs around here. Keep the robots running, sell a bit of scrap, that sort of thing.
I'm usually here or drinking that swill Charlie slinging at the third rail. Looking for parts? I also might have a job for you if you're interested.
Okay.
I could use work, depending on what it is.
Don't know if you've had the beer down at the third rail, but I swear Charlie must have found it in a sewer.
Found this holotape while doing repairs at the Rex.
Doesn't have to compare
Delivery
how
notes
bad it
for
tastes
brewing
because it's
machine.
already sewer beer.
Pre-war. Thing is, it was never delivered. Well, which is where you come in.
Mm-hmm.
Money.
I assume this is a paying job.
Of course. How about 200 caps? Think you can get
This
More
isn't
money.
exactly the safest neighborhood.
Fair point. 3. Are you gonna take the...
Mm-hmm. Have you seen how many super mutants are out there?
You drive a hard bargain.
That
Think you can get a
is
hold of...
exactly what I need.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Great. So, brewing machine is in the basement of an old bar called the Shamrock Tap House.
Aye.
When you leave town, make your way around east till you hit Atlantic. Great big green sign. Bring it back here when you're done.
Oh man, someone new. You need some jet, man? Home brewed, reasonable prices?
Work,
You have any work?
please.
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right?
You,
I mean,
Silver
just
Shroud
think
looking
about that name.
fella
There's
might
gotta be some...
perfect
You're offering
to kill a bunch of gunners.
All right, let's...
Not
Make
good
it more
enough.
money.
I did say that, didn't
McCready
I?
loved that.
Good Neighbor's full of chem addicts.
Okay, okay.
Okay, yes.
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best.
Okay, thank you. McCready's liking the jobs we're doing already, loving the extortion we are also doing already. That's why I waited to do this specifically. Let's no quests in there except for the memory den. Bobby, I guess we can persuade out of stuff and then start it and go over there eventually.
Hey, you. Looking for work?
Bobby?
Yeah, when can I start?
Well, aren't you? If you don't mind a little manual labor,
I
I'll
do
give you
not
50.
mind manual labor,
Interested?
as long as you give me more money.
You can do better than...
Fine. Take 100.
And then more
This
money.
is just a bad deal.
You're killing me.
And then more
Still not
money.
good enough.
200. And that's
Then more information.
I'm gonna need more to go on.
There's a project.
And leveled up because of all of the speech checks I've been doing.
So little discreet.
Okay.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside.
And then I'll go inside eventually. I could go inside right now, go in there, clear the Mirelurks, and come back out, and then meet her in Diamond City eventually. But I don't care. It's a whole thing. Get the quest from
Smell that?
Daisy.
That's freedom.
Hey, Daisy.
Oh, you're back. Can't get enough.
Uh-huh.
What's
Got any work?
I do, actually.
Right.
Super mutants have taken
Super
you
mutants
get
have
those.
taken over the library.
I don't think that's enough
If
money.
you give
You
me
got a
more
good
money,
point.
I'll do it. If you give
not
me
just the
more
cost of
money,
ammunition.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
And if you give me more
Sorry,
money, I'll
not
do it.
enough.
Wait, don't.
Okay.
You got a
Let's do it.
deal, Daisy.
Thanks.
I'll return that book for you.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Okay. Not gonna question how long they've practiced that, how many years they've practiced that one. There's... what else is there for bribing people into jobs? Or extorting people for more money from jobs, I suppose is the correct way to pronounce it, or to say it. There's, nothing here that I can properly think of. There's a couple good stuff. Not sure. I've already done the ones that I wanted to do. Most of them, at least. Rank 22, so I've got nothing of vital import to unlock. 25 is the more important one. I might put a point in luck. Let's do that. So we can get probably, definitely, Critical Banker either next or eventually. 2 people right here for the Silver Shroud quest, and then the, oh, Bunker Hill. Yes, obviously. We have to go there anyway. The Bunker Hill, clearing this place, actually. I've not heard what the ghouls in there. It's a job that Deb wants you to do at Bunker Hill. You can persuade her for more money, and McCready will appreciate it, because he also likes money. As if he's gonna get any of my money. Just thinking about the concept of that.
The monument here is a joke compared to the one in downtown Washington, D.C. There's gotta be something valuable inside to justify all this protection.
Mom runs the surgery.
Pretty big.
So, you better be nice to me.
Welcome back. Looking to trade?
I wanted to move that fan out of the way, but I will.
Do you have any paying work?
Yeah.
Talk about the job.
Caravan is just apparently the norm, and that's cutting into my
money.
I'm not doing the job for.
I'm tired of mercs blowing.
Money.
Sounds like you need me.
Clearing that road benefits every.
And money.
This helps everyone.
You're worse than the caravan job.
Okay.
I'll take care of your feral problem.
Great.
Okay. And you don't have anything else that I want, except for
Welcome back.
maybe new
Looking to
supplies
trade?
that I could buy?
Let's see what you got.
You got the caps?
I only slightly appreciate the echoing that they do in this. You do not have new supplies, which is fine. Doc Weathers is still here.
Maybe we can stay here for a while.
Okay, and then after we do that quest specifically, we get
Can't
more
believe
quests
Kessler keeps this town
for Kessler, this lady right here, who we can extort more money out of. So we can get more affinity with McCready quicker. I could also have obviously saved the Diamond City miscellaneous either odd jobs or quests for McCready on me, but usually by that point you with the amount you play the game, especially with McCready, given the fact that you have to do a quest in order to get his affinity up even more after that, it's a little redundant. That didn't work. I'm frozen.
For that arm.
There we go. Whoa, that's ice cold, huh? Mines aren't really like the best like concept, are they? Is she dead? I guess she's dead. Let's kill them and oh, she's not dead. Let's eat some blood bug steak. I actually don't know why I thought I had more that's a weird dialogue option. Or not dialogue option, just dialogue generally. 13 more bullets in this pipe rifle at least. She should be dying soon. Speaking of heads, so hopefully this 50-50 is good. Oh, she's stimming. That's unfortunate. Let's, again, don't have any throwables, so I don't know why I thought there would be a throwable in my hand. I don't care. Just thinking about it, I do not care. Thinking about picking up... you know, I care, I guess. It seems that I care. Newsflash. It seems that I care. Tried to tell myself I don't. I do. I do not care about that one though. It's not as worthwhile. That mine only backfired, and next time I will just sell it instead of trying to use it in combat, because that's not how mines should be used in combat. I got that. I already got the Civoldi quest a while ago when I had Piper with me. I'll discover this and kill the people out front of here, unless they're already dead or dying to the people in this area. Speaking of dying to the people in this area, that is a big old scary regular Deathclaw. It's usually in this area now that I think about it, because it's around that fence. I should, I'm gonna get a good, I wanted to get a good belly crit first, because that's their weak spot. But I want to get a good crit generally. That's a good, it's a good, percentage to start at. It is definitely dead soon. I have to go around the big old where's the belly? Is it that 74? It is. Go around this fence and this stair because of the wonderful AI. But it's dead. Speaking of dead, this guy will soon be. There's usually other stuff around here, I realize. Not much, just random miscellaneous items. Don't know if there's anything back here. Seem to be anything world-changing. That boat seems to not be in the right spot. At least from what I've heard. Is this the Pikmin guys from earlier? No, these are just different raiders. Oh, these guys, yeah. Guys are on these. Guys are on that settler from earlier, which I'm happy I didn't see earlier when I was here, and that the random encounter was just that settler. This is the other person. I wanted to go that way, but I ended up just going this way. I wanted to go towards the site. The military fort, outpost. But I ended up just going over here. I'm not going over there yet, because that's a lot of damage resistance piercing things that will hurt me quite a bit. That was very, very quick. You guys are on top of that actually, now that I think about it. That's exactly where that guy was. I didn't realize. See, you guys sit in the way. a little to the point where it's obnoxious. Wasn't a person. That's McCready. Speaking of people. Hey. Stop. No. Hey. Just because you have a switchblade and you have legs does not give you the right to run towards me with that switchblade. I'm not hitting because I'm just not aiming correctly. That guy's dead. There's a guy in there, and there's a guy now up there. He's almost dead, and I am half. I'm alive enough, maybe. Asshole. That's just rude at that point.
That's it.
Take everything out of here. Do not use the mine. I'd rather sell it. Or use it on a large vertical advantage. So I don't have to get hit by the AoE. Hey, Northy. You're the person I'm supposed to be killing? Do you hurt?
Crash him.
Are you gonna be at least threatening, or is that just not in your vocabulary? You're just not aware of the word threatening. You're not aware of how to be. It's okay. Find the silver shroud. I think I put the calling card in the other one now that I think about it. Not that it matters, not that you need to at this scenario, at this point in the game. It's just a nice little addition. I'm gonna loot the upstairs of this house before I go see what that enemy's doing over there. Oh hey, TV dinner trays.
Only a fucking coward hides.
I'm not hiding, I'm looting. I like to think a quite big difference between hiding and then walking around looking for things to find to make out of. On the way to inevitably just shoot you. A little different. Also, I love these flipping textures. Oh, I'm alive. Almost. Considering I landed on a car that could have projectiled me into an instant death. Gruel. Hey, buddy.
You're dead.
That's a lot of damage. That's quite a bit of damage indeed, actually. Throw a Molotov at him. I'll do that. I'll probably throw a Molotov at him, but I'll see if I can get more damage. There we go. Who needs to? Gruel's list. The chef hat. Let's see what Gruel was looking for. Let's see what Gruel's list entails. Gruel's shopping list. Few pounds of Yaogwai meat. Half dozen deathclaw eggs. Mirelurk meat. Soft shell only. Beer. Lots. And a cup of glowing one blood. What they don't know won't hurt them. So you telling me there's like a bandit that is out looking for materials for food and for a bandit meal feast, and they casually eat Deathclaw eggs and Yaogwai meat. It's strange that generally, as an ingredient, glowing one blood, but I guess it can be overlooked. I don't want to go near. I don't want to go near this part of the area because of Automaton, the Automaton DLC that I don't want to start right now. I just want to go over here, so I guess I'd have to go around to that bridge. Yeah, I suppose I'll have to. So I want to clear that place too for the quest that Deb gives you in Bunker Hill. And get some extra money. Again, I like dog meat, of course. Don't get me wrong, default dog meat. Just a dog. But gray dog meat. Gray, transmogged dog meat. Something so cute about them. Let's go the other way around. Be a great spot to bunker down. Was that on purpose, McCready? Can I work my way? I don't think I can from right there, but I know I can eventually, once I figure out how elevation works, work my way around that truck and go towards that quest marker. Quick save while we're here in a not dangerous environment. Say hi to the robots at the Constitution. At least this one.
Scanning. Scanning. Accessing pre-war records. Record found. 108th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Battalion. Ahoy there. 'Tis Providence, a member of the Congressional Army, is delivered to us in our hour of need.
I was in the Army, but what's the Congressional Army?
Standing orders, sir. Proclamation 3. All members of the U.S. Army are hereby members of the Congressional Army. The captain requests your presence on the bridge. At the Double Creek, sir.
Okay, I will definitely do that later. Interact with this so we can get the quest for it. Or at least, update the quest for it. Grab out those mines. Slightly. But I clicked L1 because I realized those mines were around here. There was, yeah, I thought there was more than 2. That's a legendary raider. That's a good find. Hopefully. I'm gonna get a little closer, I guess. Let's click save here. So, jumping does not make you go faster when you're crouching. Just get a little closer. Oh, she's moved. She's decided... Oh, there she goes. Never mind. At least that's a grenade. Go this way. Hey, folks from Bunker Hill. Thank you for helping me. That's another grenade. That McCready devoured. Speaking of devouring things, I guess I'm dead? That was... Okay, no, obviously I played that a little unwell. I could have vatsed and just murdered them instantly or stayed in vats. Or just at least shot them. But that's why you quick save. But also, that I'm also not going to, 100% definitely not going to gloss over the fact that glitched out immensely. That glitched out so bad. 54's gotta be good enough again. And there we go. A lot easier than last time. When you don't die instantly. Let's see if we can chuck a Molotov a little too far. Up there. A little too close, I guess. Whatever. A violent hunting rifle, which is already better than the never-ending hunting rifle. Because of the extra damage. I'll take it. And I'll probably work around that one now.
Man, please don't be ferals again.
It ain't ferals. I mean, just kidding. I'm feral. Rawr. I'm gonna kill you. Can I climb on this thing and... No. Can I get up here and... No. I could probably, if I got lucky. If I knew how to... Oh, you think he's in that house, right? You think he'd... That's not... That's too far. It's a little too high. Actually, that was darn near almost perfect. You know, instead of wasting all of my projectiles, my very valuable, very useful things that I never buy because you find them, projectiles, throwable weaponry, explosives, I should probably stop wasting them and actually go up there and murder them with my weapons that shoot and are slightly more efficient than guessing at where they are with a grenade. Also, I realize I know why I died so quickly, besides the fact that those guys are kind of hard. I'm just gonna put all my clothes back on. That may or may not be why this was not obviously doing well. This destroyer's left leg is already better than this left leg. It's just not lightweight, but I'll fix that later. And I don't have arms on because I don't have any
eyes on my back.
specific ones on. Any specific ones that I've bought. I just have regular basic ones that I've acquired over time. This is a scary looking sniper rifle. Let's let Oh, he picked up the combat rifle. How about that? Yeah, let's say that is a scary looking again, can't think of the word, sniper rifle. That will definitely hurt me. If it shoots me while not in VATS. Marksman's calibrated powerful sniper rifle, which is the exact same as this sniper rifle, which is terrifying. That's a lot of damage. Speaking of, again, a lot of damage. Another powerful sniper rifle. That's that too. Happy I got a violent version of a hunting rifle. I will definitely change to that. Not that I don't appreciate the never ending. It's just not as useful on a hunting rifle. Violent's pretty good though. I remember on one of my gunslinger builds, I got a violent Western revolver. Because unfortunately I never got a 2-shot, I don't think. And I used it from about level 30, which is around when I got it, to the rest of the game. Oh. Hello. Okay. I kind of just fell, you know, There we go. Oh, please, just let him die. And thinking about going back up there just for the loot. You know, I've done worse. I've definitely done worse. I want loot. It's easy loading screens. Well, at least one of them. This one. Just go back up there, nice and quick. Because I wanted to see where he was. I just jumped down because I saw the marker all the way down there. And I was like, you know, let's see if, nope. Should've just stayed up there. Kind of slipped a little too much, and I just kind of accepted it. Alright, let's not do that again, at least not instantly. Yeah, wow. You know what I love doing? I love making up for the mistakes that I so foolishly make. And then realizing that that was also a mistake of making up for my mistakes, because there's absolutely nothing up here but a nice view of the ship. But, you know, because the only thing I really remembered was a weapon, I thought, being here. Oh. But, you know, guess not. And I believe that the only person who will ever make a big deal about that will be me. Those are good things to find there. Not according to McCready, but I think there's some good things to find in there. Watch out for the terrifying cars. Legendary albino radstag. I feel like I have to try. Get a nice headshot. Maybe. There we go. That is beautiful. That is exactly what I want in murdering things. That, however, could be better. I'll take it though. I'll take it and sell it. Frenzy as a concept on a melee weapon is also interesting. Don't like the idea of it also being only on crit hits. Because it's like, you know, you crit hit somebody, you frenzy them, and then they're like half health and they're murdering somebody else if they're not murdering you. So it's, and then they die instantly, so it's like, okay, cool. Damage is off of me for 2 seconds before they either die or the person I'm trying to attack that isn't frenzied gets aggro on me because I'm attacking them. So it's like, I don't know, I can't think of a proper way to utilize, at the very least, utilize that frenzy crit hit effect. Another settlement that I don't feel like hanging out with, but I marked because I need to. A distress signal found. There's some mines around here, and that thing. There's a mine usually right here, but also right there. You know, if I come right out of I realize it depends on reloading the cell too, because that's what happened in that glitch with Kendra. I went back into that house and got violently exploded because of all the mines that were in the hallway that didn't show up in the beginning. Which is a strange glitch. Summer shorts sound like exactly what I want. This is, however, exactly what I don't want. I'm stuck in a bus with a bunch of ghouls. Some supplies down here. 1 thing of 5.56. 4 rounds of 5.56, but 1 interactable. Generally. Those are mines that I completely ignored. Because I thought no mines would be here. Let's use my eyeballs and my resources a little more. Is that just not far enough? Guess I listen. Caravan. Who are these caravan guards behind you? Super mutants? Legendary festering blowfly. Happy I saw that at least, so I can pillage the remains of this legendary festering blowfly. The legendary is always nice, even though it kinda sucks. Skeletons. There we go. Is there, yeah, there's that. Just more 556. Which isn't bad. I don't know where the other supplies for this thing are. It probably flew off all the way over here. No, he also did not do that on purpose, compared to last time. Anyway. We seem fine. Isn't there a trap trigger? No, there isn't. It's another one with a trap trigger and a Tesla arc on the roof. Avert a bird. All things I care about, at least outside of here. Let's go in here. And clear this place out, do the assassination that I slightly came here for. Half came here for. I like these flowers, but they're a little too green. I like the yellowish ones.
Collecting antiques.
I'm not gonna comment on greedy. I also do appreciate, at least, a little bit, the,
You hear that?
Sorry. Drawing a blank for layering things. On the underlayer for the combat armor. At least, or for the army paint, at least, specifically. It is a nice chainmail-esque material, as opposed to the basic combat armor. I don't even think I have any. There's this, at least, but I don't think that'll properly show the... Yeah, it does not. Under material, the leather, I suppose it is, does not show that it is not that. I like the fact that sorry, having a brain fart. And I'm trying to simplify things, and I'm just making things more confusing. Long-winded story short, I like the way the separate armor variants, Creation Club armor paints, have actual, more visual, separate separate visual appearances. Economy Wonder Glue in a lunchbox is quite a find. There's not much here, except for
barrels push their way in.
Yeah, this distress pulsar. Take the hollow tape and the hollow tag. Yeah, this chest piece is not, just because it's a light chest piece. Take the fan. I don't feel like taking the uniform, because because I usually take them, but then I never put them on people. I never use them. So I don't feel like desecrating her body, at the very least. I do also really appreciate the ambience in this game. Just the wind, the creaking sometimes, just things of that nature are very slightly subtle, but they're there. They're enough to notice them, and especially with the music on, not the radio, but the in-game music. Especially with the music on, you can get pretty unnerved by it. Fills you with a sense of unease. But then you realize it's a Bethesda game. And then all of the shock and horror that is supposed to be built up and wound around is immediately unspooled by the fact that, again, it is a Bethesda game. And the physics will do stuff like this. For some reason. I mean, it's so real. My mistake. Anyway, I know that's murder. I think this is actually murder. I don't think McCready likes the fact that we murder her. I can also just leave him outside as I murder her. Let me quick save, just in case, because I'm pretty sure he genuinely hates. I think all the followers hate it.
Some very bad people may be coming. It's not safe here. Please, don't come any closer. I don't know you. Just go away. I don't know you.
What if
go
I
away.
What do you want?
get him to
Go check that out.
Sure, no sweat.
I guess. I thought it'd be kill, but no, he's just inspecting. You gonna... Oh! Okay. Yeah, that answers my question then. I think some followers then hate it because it is against their morals. Some followers seem to be content with it because, hey, some good money. Is that everything in here, by the way? In this first room? I think so. I have the National Guard officer's password, so I can go into the hallway, the outside adjacent hallway. I don't know what to call that. It's not a foyer, is it? I already looted that. It had the military fatigues in there. Walkway, entryway, pathway. Definitely something. Definitely a, there's definitely a word for it in the English, and more so than English lexicon. Let's take this one out first then. And the legendary outside, thankfully. At least that looks like it's outside. Could have also been inside. Well, that's outside. How'd you end up how'd you end up making your way? Oh. Yep. Please stop. Please stop. I'm dead. If I don't get out of the way right now, I would have died. Thank you, McGrady, for... Oh! Oh! Oh, that's pretty good. You know, that's a pretty good one. That's a very very good one, actually. There's only, I mean, there's only a handful of ones that are better than that one. Not that, like, kneecappers like some insane perk. You get it on Big Jim, so just practically instantly, but that's pretty good. I mean, just something with a % chance on something with high DPS is very good. Figure out what to put on him, or figure out what to do. Was there not a weapons workbench in that other? I guess not, and even if there was, I wouldn't be able to dismantle them. Let's just put stuff on, I mean, not that I wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't let myself because I'm not level 23, so, and I don't have Scrapper 1 or 2. It would not be worth it.
What's up?
Good enough. I am 100 pounds under my over-encumbrance limit. Which is good enough for now. As I clear this place out. Nothing in here. Enemies right here, though. There's one. Strange melee noises when you're not directly into the open. It echoes strangely. More people coming down. I should probably have, oh, that was a dodge. Another one. Won't come to you at that point. Usually works. I don't want that wooden block. 6 packs of smokes in the cigarette dispenser. Cigarette machine. It's a machine for cigarettes. I suppose it also dispenses them, but it is more specifically a machine. Not, I guess, more generally a machine, because it was specifically a machine. I wouldn't have called it a dispenser, I guess. Pardon me. Go in here, there's stuff in here to loot. I'm just gonna let Mr. Creedy deal with all the ghouls over there while I work around all the ghouls and loot things instead. Good kill. There's a glowing one around there too that I just don't want to deal with right now, but whoops, there I go. Going to deal with it. That's a lot of not death, that isn't do it. Talk to overseers, I guess. Hit a stim and try and get him in the leg consistently, I suppose. It's a lucky stim. That guy will die to I was gonna say Deacon. It's not Deacon. It's McCready eventually. There we go. Thank Jimmy. I've got a bayonet at the end of this thing. So slightly quicker melees, so a slightly faster stagger. I will, after this entire dungeon is complete, eat some rat away. Devour it whole. That is only slightly terrifying out of the corner of your eye when you're not expecting it. Fashionable glasses, which I could trade my black rim glasses for nothing but pure fashion. But I think I'm okay. Yeah, obviously there's... Whoa! Okay. There's this lunch worker who is trying to convince me that they don't have any extra broccoli in the back. But I know the truth. I know they're hiding that for themselves. You know they're hiding the broccoli for themselves. For how good it always is. The steamed broccoli, perfectly steamed somehow, even though everything else is almost inedible. That broccoli is usually pristine. Nope. God. You know, sometimes you try and take their word for it, but then sometimes you're just like, no, there must be broccoli in the back. I must speak to your manager. And then you go to the manager and they take you to the back. And there's no damn broccoli. Pardon my French. There's no gosh darn broccoli. I don't know what this bit is, by the way. I'm unsure of what I'm ranting about, but I clearly love my broccoli. Who doesn't, though? Looking around for bones and lock boxes, specifically also, or foot lockers. Not to the store. For ammo, more usually. That silver pocket watch is sometimes there and sometimes not there, depending on how you can adjust around and yeah, because anyway, yes, the foot lockers can give a lot of ammo and sometimes have a chance to give a handful, 3 to 4, sometimes on average, fusion cores, which is very good. Just casually, just finding 4 fusion cores in a footlocker, because one, at least with my charisma and bartering stats, is around 300 bucks. Or caps. We don't use deer as currency in this video game. There's a globe right there. I thought I missed something. I felt like I missed something in here. There was something in that little corner, but I have a feeling it was just the wall. Let's, was this all of the beings for the, miscellaneous clear quest? I'll find it eventually, I just don't want to go too far. Yep, that was all of it. Okay, that's good. Alright, now I guess we can get out of here. We can go through the door that is locked. Yeah, let's do that. Is this the right way? I don't think this is the right way. This is the right way. The waypoint was leading me in the correct direction. Which is honestly almost a first. Oof. I am sore, physically, slightly, just from streaming. It's so physically taxing, you know, sitting here, looking around and pressing buttons on a controller. It takes so much out of you. Okay, I've got master lock picking for this lock specifically. Because of the power armor that you can get in here.
Sweet.
Hopefully McCready doesn't be a nuisance. But knowing him, I have a feeling it's too late for that.
I could wrap my head around all this science stuff.
Withered feral Gahul. A guardian of Gahul. Which is still a fever dream, mentally, for me. Pretty good.
I swear I...
It's not bad. Okay, it's fine. I will, wait.
Great, now I'm imagining things.
Oh, there's, is that we're fine. Nothing of dire note. Have all of this, and I guess the shotgun and the pistol. I'll try and hold on to them. I'm almost just level 23, so
yes.
Oof, another powerful sniper rifle that I will, I suppose, have to take. Can I use this while in combat? Because I am in combat with this locked up entity. Oh yeah, he's locked up alright. Put him out of his misery. Oh, he's gonna put me out of mine, it seems. Nope. You know, I'm gonna try it. It didn't work. I'm gonna let McCree do it. Yeah, that's a good boy. That's a good greedy. I realize now that instead of getting a point in luck, I should have gotten a point in Scrapper. It's fine. Next time. I swear. I might spend some time maybe building things, or finding more speech checks to try and level up a little quicker, so I can instantly get a point in Scrapper. Again, a second point in Scrapper. T60, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 pieces. 6 pieces. That's not how you count, or even look at things. 4 out of 6 pieces isn't bad. The legs, it being the legs could be worse. Grateful it's T60, at the very least. First pieces of T60 in this run. I don't want the tongs.
Hey.
I do want McCready to enter that, if he physically can. Yeah, he's got it. Boy. Good greedy. It's a yardstick? Yeah, it's a yardstick. What's in here? A military grade circuit board. I've never seen that before. That's good to know. Not that it's like important, but it's a fun little hidden thing in here. In a box that you wouldn't think you'd have something in. There's a it's just a little military grade circuit board. I mean, it's 2 pounds, it's some extra circuitry, which is nice. Not downplaying it, it's just, you know, that's all it is. I don't feel like activating that Protectron, especially since I can't. Oh, because it's the pressure pad one. I don't think it's one that you can actually unlock at a terminal, because I don't think there are any terminals around here, except for this one that doesn't activate anything. Speaking of activating things, I need to be physically prepared for the moment I go out there. I guess I'd rather use Overseer's Guardian, because there are consequences to the actions that I have just committed, to breaking into a military stronghold. It is this sentry box that I'm going to immediately run over here and avoid. If I had, I could have crit those fusion cores, that would have been nice. I'll see if I can, I guess, crit the... Let's just get the... Let's get the arms, I guess. Let's get this one. Let's keep a stim on us while we push and I'll get early on health. We're fine. I guess still. Oh yeah, 161 and 167. Obviously, that's our health. I guess we'll keep hitting him in the torso, since it seems like the most efficient spot until he overheats, which we probably won't. Let's I'm dead. Hold on. Yeah, that is instant death. Let's do that one more time. Yeah! Get him, get him, get him, get him! Die! Yeah! Get him right in the fusion cores! Crit him! Get him, Jim! Fuck him up, Jimmy! I did it! Run! Ah! Ow! 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 I think I need a sip of water after that one. Not only in-game, but now, in real life. One moment. That was a close one. Usually. But, could have been not as close if I stayed in that little house and kept shooting at it, but I wanted to, have fun. And have fun, I think I definitely did. Alright, let's I already looted that, right? Yes, I did a while ago. It was explosives. Nope. Whatever. Let's have some more fun. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Well, how about that? An actual full set of T60. Huh. You know, that's a pretty good reward for almost dying to a sentry bot. Not once, not twice, but definitely twice. How many stim packs do I have now? 34. Speaking of, I was just contemplating it. 40 pounds over encumbered. Let's do a cheeky little exploit of the game slightly. Slightly, I say, even though it's not slightly, it's definitely. By dropping this minigun and dropping this I'll keep I guess I have to keep this over again. I'll keep that because I want to remember that I'm going to use it. Drop this shotgun and drop this sniper rifle.
Hey.
And get McCready to pick up
Take
all
that weapon.
3 of them.
Easy. Get that rifle.
Because even though he is over encumbered, he
Grab
will
that
not
gun
say
over there.
no to picking up more weapons. And we will now instantly, I think, probably definitely instantly, even though I want to go over there and extend the antennas. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I probably shouldn't. And speaking of, that slight frame droppage makes me want to quick save the game. And go back, first to Deb, I suppose, and then do more persuasion towards the people here. Go straight home after that. And sort out my inventory. And McCready's inventory. Because I am I'm very over encumbered. Should have been a little more, what's the word? Been a little more forward thinking by putting that point in Scrapper instead of Lock. Let's just do that, I guess. And I guess we'll try and rotate it. That's not a rotating button. That's a rotating button. I'll do that. There you go. That's good enough.
I cleared the training yard of Farrell's.
Finally, someone that can get things done.
Yeah.
No, Kessler's been looking for someone competent.
175 caps?
Before
That's
you
not
go,
what we
though,
agreed
I
with.
was hoping you could spend some.
No.
Gonna pass.
All these great deals are sad.
Don't care. Because you did not agree with what
I'm just
I...
here between
Was it 170? I thought it was 200.
I can't believe I gave you the tour for free.
I don't know. She's usually either at that farm plot or this farm plot or sleeping. She's not sleeping. She's not at or she's walking around.
So Deb's been talking you up. Says you get results.
Usually.
I got a sensitive job that needs someone with skills and more rolling around in their head than marbles. That sound like you?
I'm no idiot. I think.
Do I look like an idiot?
Most problem solvers around here dabble in raiding or chems. Usually both. But you're something else. Our town works because everyone knows we got the raider angle covered. But Zeller's army is getting greedy. But I found out the army...
More reward.
Know anything else about
It took a lot of favors just to get
I think.
Judge Zeller...
That's it.
Lots riding on this job.
I ain't gonna haggle on the price.
Oh, that was lucky, by the way. Very lucky, considering I'm not... considering I, am not... or I am in power armor, so I don't have my,
Consider Zeller's army dealt with.
These guys are dangerous, so be careful.
Armor, charisma
Their
buffs
survivors
on.
rescue them.
And 2, I only have 9
lost
charisma,
caravan
so
hands make
that
their
was
way
very,
back into
very close.
circulation. That'll do wonders.
Lucky enough.
But above all...
Okay, bye. Thanks. And, is that it?
Just do what we talked about.
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright?
I'm just here between jobs.
And then after that mission, this mission specifically, the Zeller's Army one, you get the settlement resource, I believe it is, just miscellaneous resource of what's it called? A caravan stop, where you can have one of the or any of the caravans once they start walking around or walk near your area. We'll let's hang out, and at your specific stop, caravan stop that you put down, you'll be able to buy and sell from them. Let's throw almost everything in here. Actually, if I do that, let's see if I have any skulls. Other things I want to put in here. Just 2 skulls, I think. Nothing else that I really want to put in here. Yeah, no, nothing specific besides the skulls. The full skulls, not the upper skulls. Take all of this out. Put the water also in here. 93. Let's put this power armor up.
You came to visit.
Oh yeah.
I almost thought you would.
Yeah, of course. I guess you don't care right now. I'll talk to you soon, though. I'll put this, I guess, right here, just for now, until I find a better place to put it. Take the fusion core out of it.
Heads up.
Talk to McCready about doing the same thing.
Here you go.
Thanks for the ammo.
I need you to get out of your power armor.
No problem.
Some sort of Kevlar lined fabric Under Armour instead of just the leather that there is.
Look at
the basic one.
Here in
Need potatoes, mud fruit, and corn, obviously. Let's do that first before we get more hunkered down and invested in fixing our weapons and repairing our
Seems to be growing well.
everything else. I haven't done much settlement building since around the first stream, but I will do that eventually. Eventually there will be a whole part of, I guess, me playing the game. I will be specifically making and trying to self-sustain settlements. Probably, definitely all of them. Not like anything crazily, but nothing like big, but you know, at least 10-ish settlers at every settlement. That's the word. There's speaking of, there's 13 people here. I need to put more resources down.
Crop's been growing pretty good.
I'll put another line of mud fruit. It's right here. Because it seems to be what I run low of most of the time. That works. But I don't care about the alignment of it. Because they are plants. That looks like that fit right there for half a second. It does. That's good enough. And I can put more corn down, I guess. Or, I might need more potatoes at this point. Yeah, probably. Just put them here. Put one like that. And the other one right next to it, I suppose. Just to give a slight different farm look. Not that it looks completely different, it's just, you know, aligned in different ways. So let's do this one, for slight, again, variety. Because it's the same darn plants, so it don't matter. Let's get them closer than I got them on these ones, just so I can put more food in there. And I am not as concerned about filling up and making it as even, or as even units-wise as I was before with this one, because this one's already good enough. Let's put some more beds down. I think I already put some in this house a while ago. Yes, I did. So let's put some in this front house. Might have to use bunk beds now, but I won't. I usually like using the bunk beds if I oh yeah, the advanced lock that I never picked. I never came back in here. I like using the bunk beds if I am working with little space and don't care about the proper aesthetic of the bedrooms. But I don't need to right now. Put this here, I guess. Because I've got a whole bunch of empty houses that I can put single beds into in specific areas and still be fine. Also, 53 food is, it could be better, obviously, since it multiplies by 6 each person. You could, what is it? Would it be 54? For, this is also full of beds, is it not? Yes, it is. That's good. I keep the living rooms open because sometimes I feel like I'm going to put more than just beds in the back rooms. I feel like I'm gonna, you know, customize them and put more things in there. But I usually end up not doing that because I end up, you know, building like a building on one of these foundations, or a building on that foundation, or a building over there on that foundation, or more things around generally, and then the size meter goes up, and then you can do the glitch, or I guess the feature to expand your settlement size by just storing weapons. But then at that point it gets too framey because of the amount of times you can either extort it too much or just put things around generally. And it just gets, I don't know, hard to manage. Just, especially when you want to decorate with like junk, like, you know, put things around on tables and put things organized around like as junk, like the devs would do in a game. And you just can't because of the way the game loads items, and it gets
something.
At that point, just for a lack of anything else, just physically disheartening, mentally disheartening, because of the lack of ability to do anything extra in the video game. Like, obviously, yes, settlements were, they even said it, a last-minute addition, one of the last-minute additions, because, I don't know, who's gonna, I'll put all the lines in here, I guess, who's gonna build in a video game about a Fallout, but obviously it's a great idea, and it should have been worked on more. That's a lot of stuff generally about this game. Not
Thank you. It's like I can finally think.
Not just even the settlement stuff, just everything all together as a whole, as a large, slightly disappointing whole, could have been worked on better. It could have just been better. And
hey, Sheffield, what do you think about coming to work for me?
I gave up alcohol after
makes
settling
you
down here. Doctor
look
said
at
I shot my liver.
video games.
Just looking to trade a little.
Now, compared to before, you'd get season passes in every video game, and you see, gosh, what happened? Besides the money, obviously, that everybody wants. Like, you know, like, what happened?
Nuka-Cola's the only thing I can drink that wakes me up. Otherwise, it's all hazy.
I don't like the,
Let's trade.
I don't know how I feel about the pompadour wig on him. I do like the, striped suit. It's quite fashionable indeed. Oof, it's a close one. Either it's a close toss-up for either the clean striped suit or the tuxedo. I think I might do the clean striped suit though, because it accentuates his hair. But you know, it's like, yeah, as I was saying, sorry for also even talking about this, because it's a little downing, a little depressing of a subject to even acknowledge, because it's life and all you can really do is work with it. But it's like, imagine this game but worked on 3 years longer at the most, but at the least 1 year, at the least 5 months. Like everything from the slight irritating bugs, just incorrect ways of the game performing, to I'll put the silver machine gun in here, to just the way the game runs as a video game, to how the settlement objects even interact with each other, to how junk putting everything, I suppose. I shouldn't be specifying things, I guess, when it is everything. It's quite literally everything. Actually,
I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
Heads up.
Time to split up the loot?
Forgot to take all the stuff off of McCready. Mr. Creedy. I'm going to actually keep that kneecapper minigun because it's an interesting concept. Take out the hunting rifle stuff again. Hey, get off of that. Take off the 50 cal receiver. On this one at least. Because actually I could sell this one because it's unlimited ammo capacity and I'm definitely not going to use it. I'm going to take this off. Just, you know, obviously do the same thing I normally do. Take that off. I didn't have material on in the first place. Put it all on this violent one. Let's put the 50 cal receiver on it and it goes up over 100 damage, as opposed to this, which is just 89 damage, which I guess is 25% more, if you want to do the math. I definitely don't, so I will not. I'd rather have a, I don't know, tough one. Either just a regular quick eject mag or a medium quick. I'll do a medium one, because I don't want the large one on this one ever. No sights on, but let's put our medium scope back on it. Looks like good enough range. Compensator until we get the suppressor. And considering it is violent, I might put the Enclave one on. Because it makes it look pretty sleek, at least. And I'll tag that. That's a new gun for me. That's a dismantleable gun, and that's a sellable gun. I mean, I could also do that. What's the price change difference on that? Not that much. Not enough to be like, oh no. Rather just dismantle that one altogether. Do I want the large quick eject mag now that I see it? Because I made the medium one. No. How here, let's see how much ammo the large quick eject mag actually has. 10. Compared to the violent one, which has 7, which makes sense. It goes from 5 to 7 to 10, which is a... I guess it's fine. Oh, I'll leave that on. I don't want the large one. I'd rather honestly keep it to dismantle. So I can get more loot from it later on. Next level, actually, now that I think about it. Do I have any more farming, farming crops, I suppose? Well, I don't know why I phrased it like that. Do I have any more farming stuffs? Do I have any more crops to harvest? I do not. So let's make, actually, before we do that, let's grab more, of our vegetables from our antique Nuka-Cola refrigerator. All this corn. And much fruit. Forgive me. sneezing. While muted, of course. Oof. I don't think I need the Silver Shroud armor on me anymore. And I don't ever really put it away properly. Because the hat's not legendary and the armor is. And eventually you have to go back to Kent to upgrade it. After you do the quest, which is the whole thing. You can't get that in the corner unless I move this, I guess, which is unfortunate. I don't think you can get it in the corner that's snug to begin with. No, I guess not. I'll put them right here though. I think that'd be a... I was going to put a lamp back there as a concept, but oh, it's still a quest item. Well, I guess I'm using it, obviously, because I haven't finished the quest, so I guess it is still a quest item. What are you doing shooting your liver? You know you shouldn't have guns anywhere near your organs? He is looking quite dapper in that suit, now that I look at him. That is that's a pretty good looking suit on him, specifically.
I can feel it.
Let's put our weapons in there. I forgot about that. I will put this never-ending sniper rifle in here to sell. I've got 4 or 5 weapons on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I guess that makes sense. I will eventually get better arms. I have a bunch of corn. I need more potatoes, which is now what I'm running short of. But I don't feel like planting any more of, so I will just work with the potatoes I have until I eventually grab more from different farms around the map. I also need to make... Don't look at me. Don't talk about how many centuries it's been, and also don't look at me. Don't even perceive me, as a matter of fact. Not that I don't like you, excuse me. It's just... don't perceive me. Please? I guess I'll keep all that water on me. Put all these skulls in here.
Your skin's as
don't say it.
Smooth as a baby.
Talking about his babies. Make a whole bunch of oil. And I'll make a stim pack, I guess. I could grab more blood packs that I accumulated and make more stim packs. Yeah, sure. How about that? They're not in here, and they're not in here. I put them right here because I was... Yep. Never mind. I don't need to comment on that. That should probably be good enough for now. It should be 51. Never mind, it's like 9 more. And 9. I can honestly make some more of these just into... Yeah, that works. I'll grab one more glowing fungus and make one more radaway, and make one more refreshing beverages to have one more of the refreshing beverages to make. To have, actually, 5 radaway exactly. Because I'd rather have 5 radaway. Just as a personal preference. Just on me. That in there. Put the, nope, nothing else. Nope, put everything else in the other chest.
Nuka-Cola's own.
Nuka-Cola. Coca-Cola.
Only thing I can drink that wakes me up.
I wonder what it all is. You can only say so many things. I wonder what it all is. The irradiated blood goes in the thing, actually, now that I think about it. I'll put the mud fruit in there, and that stuff, and Keep all that. Rad scorpion meat, rad stag meat, squirrel bits. For more squirrel stew eventually, once I make it all. Put the refreshing beverages in here, why not? Potatoes. Hazy. Astounding. Truly a prophet. That works. That works. That works. I will put the irradiated blood with the other blood in the cooler. I'll put the cutting fluid in here. Ignore the mannequin that is unclothed for now.
I'm feeling swell.
Oof, and honestly, now that I have everything sorted out, I think that's honestly where I'm going to leave it for right now, because it has been 2 very long streams today. Not very long, but long enough, you know? Let me talk to him first.
Now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
Whoops. I don't know how that happened. That is a quite strange series of events that just happened. Well, we're okay. I'm definitely keeping the Vault-Tec rep here.
You do? Well, that's great. I won't let you down.
And eventually, I suppose we will make him a merchant, because he is a tier 4 merchant, along with a couple other people. And that is honestly pretty good for today. I had a long 2 streams, 1.5 streams. Would have been 1 stream if the game didn't randomly crash.
Make a whole lot of money.
But I enjoyed playing today, and we'll definitely try again, as usual, has been recently. Get back again tomorrow. I also only have 57 stim packs. I thought I made more than 57. I thought I made 60, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's good enough. I've got all these weapons to dismantle. Next level. I've got quests to do to get me to the next level. Considering this, including this assassination payment. I'm gonna find Kent, which I will probably get power armor ready for. I already have some T45 ready, Model D, I think, but I will probably either use that or use the T60 I just got and fully upgrade that to the best of my ability. And use that for a little more damage protection against Sinjin and his goons. But right now we're doing pretty good, I think. I'll figure out what to do next time, besides the Fort Hagen that I abruptly stopped for extra armor. That's okay. Get you all later, and thank you again for watching. McCready appreciates you definitely more than I would like.
Look alive.
Yeah, what is it?
Say goodbye, McCready.